How are you doing, guys? SmartEntity here. Welcome to the new event, Operation Tubmen of Regor. Tenno, you have the opportunity to strike at the heart of Tel Regor's secret cloning labs, but this opportunity comes with a difficult choice. Alan V thinks these labs contain a cure for the infestation that riddles his body, and he wants us to find it. Nervanio hates Alad and will do anything to keep him from becoming strong again, including destroying the cure he seeks. Both are offering to lead us to the labs. You must decide which is the lesser of two evils. Alrighty, so in other words, we basically have Gradivis 2.0. So in this particular event, you have to do a series of missions. Specifically, you have to do 4 different nodes at least, and you have to do each node 3 times to get the reward, which is either a Dera Vandal or a Carrack Wraith. Now, this is a bit like Gradivis because each time you finish a node 3 times, you get a reward. What isn't like the Gradivis is the rewards are absolutely hopeless. Now, to me, if I were to do anything, the reward has to be worth it, right? Now, the missions are better than Gradivis, they are less grindy than Gradivis, and they're more fun than Gradivis. But because the rewards are not as good, it makes the event not as good as Gradivis. So thus far, I've seen 20 times Rear 5 Fusion, I've seen 50,000 credit, and I've seen 20 times Uncommon Fusion. Now, the Rear 5 Fusion bundle is actually okay, but the credit and the 20 times Uncommon Fusion is absolutely hopeless. It's just ridiculous having to run this mission 3 times just for something like that. Now, as far as the mission goes, so it's not Exterminate, which is pretty good. What it is you have to do a series of objectives. Now, there is 2 variations that I've seen. So the first part is basically going to a location. Now, you do have to hack quite a few panels, Grenier panels, so it's not the most fun part, but it is bearable. So the first part of both branches, if you like, is you have to go to a location, you hack a panel, and then you need to destroy 3 pipe locations. Now, that's pretty simple. It's pretty much what we're getting to now. So I won't jump ahead of myself, and we'll just let us get to there. So as you can see, it's a bit of a marathon going to where you need to go to. But with a bit of acrobatics, a bit of melee swinging, it's not too bad. So there we go, we've got 3 pipe locations we destroy. Pretty simple stuff. Once that's done, you go to a console and what you're supposed to do is you are supposed to flood the lower caves, but what it actually is a bit of a mob defense scenario. Now, it's pretty fast. You have to reach 100%, and you're looking at about, I'm pretty bit off, but it's pretty much about slightly under a second per percent. So you're looking at just over a minute that you have to wait in this location. Now, the room is pretty friendly. I've never really had any issues with this particular part. You get a lot of health on it. I don't think I've ever had it, touching less than 10,000 health, and that's when literally everyone was away from the room for the whole duration. So you just have to pretty much stomp or whatever it is. No issues there. Now, as we wait, I guess I should give you guys a bit of an explanation as why I haven't been uploading videos. So I did move house recently, and as a result, I haven't actually had internet for quite a while. On top of that, I've been doing a lot of health work, a lot of house maintenance work. So even in the next couple of weeks, I probably won't be able to do too many videos. I'll try to do some of the current events and tactical alerts just to keep on it with the current things that's happening in Warframe. But as far as specialized builds, weapon reviews, that kind of stuff, I might have to leave it for a couple more weeks. So now that part is done, we basically proceed. Now this is where you get 2 branches. So the first branch is what we're going to do now. We basically go to a location, we hack 3 different panels. 2 of the panels will unlock a series of tubes that we have to destroy. It's a bit like sabotage. And then the final panel will get us into a cloning lab where we need to pretty much hack and slash 3 of the cloning robots there. So I guess you can pretty much see what I mean. Now, this is obviously a series of objectives. It's a lot better to exterminate, but having to do the same thing 3 times and then another 3 times and then another 3 times and then another 3 times, So 12 times altogether does get pretty boring, especially when the rewards don't really justify it. If we think back to the Gradivis event, we had like catalysts, reactors, we had like multiple catalyst reactors happening at the same time. Actually, sorry, so this is actually the other branch I was talking about, not the sabotage. So this is basically a bit of a assassinate mission. So you basically fight one of these maniac bombers. Now, these guys, for some reason, are not actually difficult at all. They're actually susceptible to a lot of powers, and they're just not that strong, right? If you think back to the other event where you had to fight, so many maniacs, it was actually a bit harder. So these guys, level 32 bombard maniac, you have maniac teleportation, speed skills, but it's for whatever reason susceptible to just stun lock, right? And because of that, you can just wipe it out almost immediately. So this is actually the better of the two branches in my opinion. You can get rid of it quite fast, and you can obviously go to extraction quite fast.
These labs will be out of commission for a long time. That's what matters most. Get to extraction.
So things that I really want to do, but I probably won't get a chance to do anytime soon, is obviously I want to do a specialized build on Volt Prime. Now Volt Prime was out a long time ago. I actually got the chassis helmet system almost immediately after it was out, and then I moved out and didn't get the blueprint. So thinking retrospectively, I should have basically sold everything and then just re-get them now, but I crafted it so I couldn't sell it. Now I'm just after the blueprint. So once I get that sorted, I will definitely do a specialized build on Volt. Now Volt is one of the starter frames now. It's definitely one of the more user-friendly frames. With speed, it's just pretty much makes all missions run a bit faster. Its number 1 power literally makes you feel like a Sith Lord, and its force power is pretty decent as well, be a decent AoE. So this is the second branch of this mission I'm talking about. So you hack 3 different consoles. One of the consoles will lead you to cloning labs. You kill the robots. The other 2 consoles will unleash these tubes, as you can see on screen. You basically blow the tubes out, a bit like sabotage. And once that's done, you're pretty much done. So towards the end of the event, you'll pretty much either get the Dara Vandal or the Karak Ray, depending on who you supported, who wins, yada yada yada. But I mean, let's face it, Nerf Annual's gonna win, right? I'm not gonna lie, Nerf Annual's just gonna win hands down. Not because Alad V is a hated character, not because he just sounds like a dick, not because Alad V just looks like a piece of crap, but because Nerf Annual got better rewards. It's exactly like the Gradivis event. Most of the time, to be fair, it's about the same. They both offer 20 uncommon cores, but Nerf Annual at times have offered rare 5 over the uncommon which LNV offered, and because of that, and because we are all Tenno, and profit justifies our actions and dictates our actions, Nerf Annual's gonna win. Alright guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.